What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I do want to welcome all my new subs. Got quite a few since our last video. It's been a few months. I started a new job, and so I've been kind of busy. Haven't been able to kind of get out to the range and make video content. After discussing with some coworkers, it did look like my how-to videos got kind of the most traction. So here we are again with yet another how-to video. It's going to be how to clean a Glock 48. Now this firearm I recommend to all of my female shooters. It kind of gives you the size of a 19, but being not as thick. So take that for what you will. I personally have been carrying this. I have fat hands, so I do like to use one of these. I actually got this one for free, so that's why it's that color. Otherwise, I probably would have just gone with a black one. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get up into the video. If you are wondering if this works with every Glock, it should, and we'll get into that as we go through the video. But if you are just trying to watch along to see how to clean your own Glock 48, let's keep going and let's get into it. So first things first, no matter what gun you're cleaning, you want to make sure it is clear. So we are going to take the magazine out, set it aside, doesn't need to be on camera, and visually and physically check, make sure there's nothing in there. Good to go. Now this is extra important with a Glock because Glock, you have to drop the hammer in order to disassemble. So there we go. So you'll drop the hammer, pull the slide back slightly, and then pull down on this little tab here, and then the upper and lower or receiver and the slide will come out. And then on mine, this thing doesn't stick very well, so I've had to reset this thing every time I've opened this up. So I don't know if it's just mine specifically or all 48s are like that. But there's your recoil guide spring, and then you'll pull out your barrel, and there it is, field stripped. And we'll get some of the cleaning supplies on the table, and we'll talk about it. Alrighty, guys. So we've got a brush here. This one's just a bristle brush. Bristle brush. That's tough. My mouth is dry right now, so I'm having a hard time talking. But so this is just a regular old bristle brush. It's just plastic bristles, nothing too fancy. Y'all could actually get away with using a toothbrush if you don't have one of these gun cleaning ones. So if you have an old toothbrush lying around that doesn't have the rubber on the inside, not sure if it matters, but just to be on the safe side, I would recommend using an old toothbrush that doesn't have the rubber on the inside. And then I've got a 30 cal bore snake. This is totally optional. It does make the cleaning process a little bit easier, and then I'll try to demonstrate that the best I can on camera. And then we've got some extra patches for the cleaning. And then we've got the cleaning kit that I definitely recommend for everybody. This one is a 223 or 556 cleaning kit. However, some of these brushes, you get a bristle brush with it. So if you don't have one of these nice ones, you can buy a whole kit. It comes with it. And then I use it for this lubricant because this one kind of smells cinnamony, and I like the way this one smells. Not that the smell of CLP is important, but that's just the one I prefer. But anyways, guys, let's get the gun back up here and we'll start talking about it. Alrighty, so now that the firearm is disassembled, we can go through and kind of break up some of the carbon that's on the inside of everything. As you can see there's some brass buildup and some carbon. And without knocking the tripod here, you just kind of go through here, get it kind of agitated, broken up with your brush. Kind of get up here, as well, down here as well. Make sure you get the firing pin and ejector. I guess that's technically like a bolt face. So yeah, we're gonna call it the bolt face from now on. Just get in there, kind of scrub it down, and then that's about it for the slide portion. Now on mine, it's a little bit dirty, so I like to come in here and just kind of agitate it a little bit with the brush. Nothing too crazy. And I'll agitate the lockups here as well. Just trying to use the screen on my phone here to help, but it's a little awkward. Alright, looks pretty agitated. This here really doesn't need anything. If you pocket carry like I do, not that I recommend it, but make sure there's no lint buildup on the end here, or see how there's some lint buildup there. You might be able to use the brush to kind of knock that out. Alrighty, I'm gonna look at this off camera real quick. There's definitely still some lint particles there, but it's no like dust bunnies. And then for the lower receiver here, basically all that you see in here that's metal, kind of want to agitate some of the carbon off that. Kind of just come in here like this, agitate it off, and then right here as well. And we'll get this area too. I'm probably going to do this off camera, but just for now I'm going to go over it like this. That way y'all can see. I know for a fact I'm not getting that very good on camera, but kind of just get in there and scrape it up. I'm going to do it off camera, so bear with me. Alrighty, so now that you have that all white, brushed down, agitated, whatever you want to call it, now you can come through with a cleaning pad or a wipe like this. I'm going to use both just for video demonstration purposes. I prefer just to use a wipe. Then you'll come through and just kind of wipe down everything again like this with this thing. Again, with the brush, you're not cleaning it, you're just agitating it so it comes off easier. And then you just come through here with the brush like so. And I will say the last video I made like this about the Glock, the comments were kind of crazy. Some people were like, ah, you're doing it wrong. Not necessarily on this part, but like on some of the other stuff. So we'll kind of talk about that as we go through. Also, I forgot to mention that the way we disassembled this with that takedown lever, that's the same way with all Glocks. So that's what I mean by this cleaning process should work with all Glocks, and I'll notate that in the title as well. But we got that pretty much wiped down, good to go. See, it's still pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. Sorry if I got that off camera. I was kind of looking at it outside of the screen, so if that's off camera, I do apologize. Alright, looks pretty good to me. Y'all can say what you want in the comment section below. But there we go. And I'm going to toss these. These are going to be trash. And then I will grab for demonstration purposes on the video, I will grab this now. This is like it comes with that cleaning kit that I showed y'all. Again, that's a Otis cleaning kit. You can get them at Bass Pro Shop or Amazon, wherever. Again, I will try to link everything in the description below eventually as a Amazon affiliate link. All the money from the Amazon affiliate does help this channel, helps everything we do here. So if you want to help us out, go ahead and do that when they're up. If they're not up when you're watching this, I do apologize. However, in the future, if they're on there, please consider helping us out in that way. So again, it's still relatively dirty. And then I think these towels do a pretty good job of like keeping it on the towel. So take that for what you will. You can go over it multiple times. I'm going to kind of do the crown here. So I just take my fingertip and rotate the crown on there. Yeah, there's that. I do this off camera slightly. That way I can see a little bit better, see how clean it's getting. I think that's pretty daggone good right there, if I would say so myself. Right, looks like that ledge right there is a little bit messy. There we go. There we go. What do you know? And then after you get done doing the barrel thing, the exterior of the barrel, I will say these things right here, if you have them, kind of come in handy. This one's a 410 gauge barrel clean thing. You basically push this through the barrel, get it clean. This one fits right in the chamber here, so you can kind of go into the chamber with it and rotate it around a little bit if you have to. Again, this is thinking outside the box. This is not a tool that's made to clean this. It's just kind of thinking outside the box, if you will. And looks pretty good to me. You look at it off camera slightly. Yeah, it looks alright. It's never going to be perfect, but that's okay. And then you can also put some lubricant on this as well. Again, all I have is that small bottle of Otis. Have not bought a big bottle yet. As far as the guide spring goes, as long as it doesn't look terrible, as long as it's not super caked, a lot of times these don't get very dirty. So a lot of times all you have to do is just give them a nice little wipe down. This one on my end looks clean enough that I'm not even going to touch it. But if yours gets pretty carbon built, just do the bristle brush and then wipe it down with a patch or something. For me, I'm not going to do anything with it on this video. Alright, and then same thing here. We're just going to go through and wipe down everything that we hit with the bristle brush, with the plastic bristle brush. I don't even know why I'm calling it a bristle brush. I think most brushes have bristles. I think that's kind of the idea, but you know what? Whatever. Y'all will roast me in the comments like you always do. Oh, man. So, I did that off camera, but I was getting down in the magwell here, kind of just making sure to get everything off the top of the magwell. It's not necessary to do all the way down in the magwell, but get a little bit of carbon off the top isn't going to hurt anything. If anything, it might help. Again, y'all roasted me last time for using Q-tips, so I didn't grab any this time, and I actually just forgot. It had nothing to do with y'all. But if you get down in there with a Q-tip, it's easier to get down there. I just can't. So take that for, or if you have these things, this size doesn't fit, but they have like a 22 size that might fit. But yeah, but same ordeal. Just come through, wiping this stuff off, getting all the excess carbon off. There's still some carbon down in there, but I'm not going to be super meticulous with this video. So y'all can get it as clean as you want, as clean as you think is necessary. It's not freaking super clean, but it's going to be good enough for this video. So take that for what you will. Alrighty, so now we're going to go into the lubrication process. Alrighty, real quick, I forgot to go over the actual tube barrel cleaning. So your Glock will come with one of these bad dogs here. This is definitely a viable option. You just shove it in through the back here, push it all the way through like so, and just knock the camera. I do apologize. So you don't want to pull it back through. You want to go ahead and unscrew it from here, and then pull this back through like this. That is because it can ruin the crown there of your barrel, so that's why you want to unscrew it. Now you just go back through the process of screwing this back on here like this. And again, I'm just showing you other like ways that you can do this. There's no real right or wrong way, I guess. So this is another way. It's pushing this through like this, and just like that. And then I'm going to do this twice, and then I'm going to do another thing a few times, and then we'll come back to this little rod thing. So as I mentioned at the beginning, here's the bore snake. So this one's for a rifle. This is just a 30 cal bore snake, so it'll work in a 9mm, but this one's made for a rifle. So you just pull the string through, and then I'm going to try to do this the best I can on camera. Then just pull. Oh, that's actually not bad. Pull this through just like that. No lubricant required. And then we're going to do this 3 times here on camera. You can do it as many times as you want. I think you don't have to do it a lot. You just do it once, and I think it gets it done. Myself, I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, so I like to do it a few times. I'm going to do it 3 times, like I said, on camera, which is how much I usually would do it, just 3 times. You got 3 sets of 8 when you're at the gym, so why not do 3 sets of pull-throughs? Or 3, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Alright, there we go. And so, as I'm putting this away, you can also go back to the patches. These patches are actually kind of thin, so I don't know how well they're going to work. I'm actually going to try to double them up. So another thing you can do with your rod that you got from Glock, or with your Glock, I should say, you can try to push this through with the rod, and it is a little bit hard, I will say, because it's plastic and it doesn't it likes to bend at the back, so I may have to do this off camera. Yeah, plastic is not the move. I'm gonna do this off camera right quick. Alright, that didn't take long, but as you can see, pushing through the end here, and you can just keep pushing it through. There we go. So as you can tell, just from the last few things that I did, it's relatively clean. So for this video, we're not going to continue going, but if yours comes out really dirty, flip it over and you can put it through on the opposite way and just run it through until you get clean patches. You can use as many patches until it gets clean. But as you can tell, mine's pretty clean. So we're going to leave it as is, and then we're going to go in. Now we're going to go into the lubrication process. Alright guys, so for the lubrication process of this whole ordeal here is we are going to, actually let's start with this. We are going to put some lubrication across here because that's kind of a grinding point. We're just going to put a droplet, not much, just a droplet. And a little bit on there. See where it's rubbing right there. I'll put a couple drops there. And then we're going to let it kind of run a little bit. Nope, we're not. Okay, cool. And then that's going to be it for that. And then for the barrel, I like to put a little bit of lubricant here. Oops, here and here. and some right here and here, because those are some rubbing points. And actually I'm going to put a little bit on the shaft as well. And so this is all like personal, kind of how you want to apply your lubricant. So there we go there. And I'm just going to start assembling this stuff as we go. This, I'm going to add a droplet to the top here. Kind of smeared around the top here. And there we go. Just like that. And then I'm going to smear some inside the inner one on the top and the bottom. Again, oh jeez, of course I would drop it on the floor. Story of my bloody life. Alright, we're gonna give it a nice little wipe down now. Alright, I'm gonna just put this in here, back where it belongs. There we go. We are in there. And then, so that's all how I prefer to do it. You'll see also here, there's two dimples right there. I'll put a droplet in there as well. And then, now Glock recommends just putting a droplet on each one of these little rails here. So I'm going to put a droplet there, a droplet there, a droplet there, a droplet there. Last time, y'all got all over my ass because that's what how Glock tells you to do it, and I put too much. Whatever. I now go over top of everything here and put some lubricant on all the other stuff. And then we will slide it all back together. Give it a couple slide function checks. And y'all got on me on the last one for that too, so we'll do a trigger function check. Reset. Trigger. Reset. Trigger. Reset. And trigger. Again, like I said, do everything at least 3 times. But anyways, guys, if this was helpful for you, I'd like to receive your comment. If it wasn't, also leave a comment. If you think I deserve it, please consider subscribing. Also, please leave a like for the algorithm. We're all just trying to make it out here on YouTube. But anyways, guys, if this helped you out, I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching to the end. Hope you guys have a good one. My last part of this video that I made, it kind of messed up. It went to a vertical status, so I'm hoping that it's not completely messed up. We're about to find out. But anyways, guys, catch y'all in the next one.